Nosferatu is a 2024 American Gothic horror film written and directed by Robert Eggers. If you don't know who Robert Eggers is, he's directed films such as The Witch, The Lighthouse, The Northman, and now he takes on the silent film 1922 classic Nosferatu. Now, let me talk to you about the positives, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the negatives in this film. First of all, positives is the setting and the tone of this movie. Robert Eggers has a thing when it comes to drawing you and bringing you into this world. Okay, it's happened with the witch, with the Balstanian age. Now you're invested in the late 1800s. The tone is dark, it's grimy, classic. Loved every bit of that. Something about the setting as well, the long shots he had in the film just make it really, really, really a really nice picture to look at from a film student. Now, when it comes to portraying the shadows, does a lot of trickery with the lights, with the shadows, just like in the original film, just a lot better. You see Nosferatu in the shadow, don't see too much of him. Same thing um, with with the dialogue. The dialogue in this movie again sets you apart, just like in The Lighthouse. The dialogue could be hard to understand, could be hard to follow through, but you get invested with the characters and just builds the intensity of the film um, through the shots. Let me talk to you about the great acting. I mean, the acting in this movie was superb. Um, you've got a list of great actors. Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok was crazy. Didn't even look like Bill, to be honest with you. If you could have put in another character, you probably wouldn't know who was there just because of the makeup and the effect. Him as a presence, Nosferatu was intense. Every time he was on the screen, it was something to be locked in on. Again, his tone, his tone was very, very slow. He talked like this, but it was just so you can tell that that character was so ancient, and Bill knocked it out of the park again. Um, Lily Rose Depp, haven't seen much of her. Johnny Depp's daughter was the standout of this movie. Like I said, she carried the load. In the 1922 film, Thomas, which is the husband, was the main protagonist in the movie. Robert Eggers did a little switcheroo and had from her point of view, Ellen's point of view. And like I said, if it wasn't for Lily Rose Depp and her superb acting, I don't think we would have been sold on how how scary, what a threat Nosferatu was in this film. She changed attitudes, her way she described him, her facial expressions was something out of this world. Again, she led this movie. Like I said, there's a bunch of fantastic actors, but if it wasn't for her acting, I think the impact of the movie wouldn't be as great as it was. You have Willem Dafoe. What's not to say about Willem Dafoe? He's always great in everything that he's done. He was in The Lighthouse with directed obviously by Robert Eggers, so they're already familiar. His character wise, his arc was awesome, and it brought a little bit of comedy to a dark film. Nicholas Hoult as the husband, Thomas, was another standout actor, and even Aaron Taylor Johnson, which I heard a lot of people didn't like his role in it, but I thought he did really, really good. Shows his diversity as an actor. Now he could do multiple things. So again, stellar cast. Um, the only negative I do have in the movie, my biggest one, my big, and it's a gripe more than anything, was the look of Nosferatu. Again, Robert Eggers does a very, very good job of kind of hiding him. You see him in bits and pieces. You don't see his full image until the very end. And I understand it's a style preference and it's not your typical Nosferatu look. Yes, he's bald. Yes, he's pale. Yes, he has long fingernails. But spoiler alert, if you guys want to watch the movie, don't, stop the video right now. But he does have a mustache. So it's a giant mustache. Kind of looks like Robotnik from Sonic 3, which kind of threw me off, but doesn't take away from him being a presence and terrifying. But it's just something I wish, they would have maybe done something a little bit different. But I understand, I guess, the change and stuff, but just wasn't my cup of tea. Other than that, I really like this movie a lot. I enjoyed it quite well. If you are a Robert Eggers fan, then yeah, definitely check this video out. You'll probably enjoy it. If you've never seen any of his movies before, I would say watch maybe The Lighthouse, maybe watch The Witch, and then try to go into this movie. It's not action packed. It's not an action thriller. It's literally a dark gothic horror, more I would say gothic than anything. Scary, not really. There was a couple jump scares. Other than that, wasn't too big of a deal. But from if I was rating this, I would give it a 7 out of 10, to be honest with you. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, the picture was nice. So guys, let me know down below if you see the movie, what'd you think of the movie? What's your rating of the movie? And did you like any of the other Robert Eggers movies that I announced as well? And if you do like this channel, if you do enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, trying some new, trying some movie reviews, and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right. But other than that, I hope you guys have a nice day and have a good one.